Yeah, would you go to it?
Oh. Well, Ryan told me.
Ryan is a rule breaker. Oh my gosh, she's so close. Esther, why are you doing
Hello.
I haven't had dinner yet.
I surprise you.
Oh, you did. You surprised me with your stunning beauty up close. Everyone looks much better up close, don't they?
Did he think? Oh, no, you don't. Back away. No, you look way better further away.
I actually, just before we came on, I realised my thighs were completely undone. And I quickly managed. I've got no thigh gap and my vagina was out. So it's a lot of information. I just feel like in lockdown, I'm just getting so lazy going to the toilet. I leave the door open. Like I barely bother to do my trousers up because who cares?
Welcome to Clueless Does, a show that used to be drawn together with me and Lily Phillip, and we started out on Insta Live, and then
back in the day,
and then we came on to
This is what happens when you don't script an intro.
And then we changed it from Drawn Together, a Pictionary show, to Clueless Does the 90s, the reference to the film Clueless, and taking inspiration from lots of different game shows in the 90s. And you, the audience, are going to get involved. You're going to help us guess and tell us
and you've got to, because we're all very stupid. Like we started this thinking we knew loads about the 90s, and it turns out I don't actually know anything.
I don't think we ever said we knew anything about the 90s, but then I've realised I don't have much general knowledge.
Or just knowledge.
No, I've got loads of knowledge. Loads of it. Can't get
Oh, really? Right, just bring it to the table like once, maybe during the show.
Okay, so who do we have on our...
Hello, Stacey. Stacey's the best. Yeah. We've got two really great acts. Sorry to interrupt your singing, Esther Minita. We've got Ria Lena and Joseph Parsons, and we love them both dearly. And here they are.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, ladies from Sharon.
It's worked out with our clothes, guys.
Yes. Well, we planned it.
Hello, Leslie. Hello, Sharon. It has worked out in our clothes because me and Ria are going to be on a team together, and we're both wearing grey. And you and Lady Joseph are going to be on a team together, and you're both wearing a black t-shirt. I'm making reference to that because Sharon.
I'll just get a mic like Joseph.
Are we the breeders? Are we breeders versus non-breeders? Is that what we are? I don't want to judge, but is that have we fallen along those lines?
We're the breeders versus the non-breeders.
Oh, really?
Like
that's how we do it now. It's very handmade tale. It's all gone very handmade. Joseph and Lily would be the ones holding us down while we're forced to be.
Yeah, I'd be good at that. Whispering in your ear, don't enjoy it.
Oh, too late.
It's mine. Okay, too late. Right there. Okay, you used to get called Stacey Worst at school.
Oh, so now you've changed your name to Stacey Best.
So now you've changed your name to Stacey Best.
Is it Vorst? Is that the surname? Is it like a Conchita Vorst, kind of Vorst? And then it was... Anyway, nice to see you guys. Really happy. To have been
I heard it beautifully because of a microphone. I don't know what you're talking about.
Worst, I don't know. Tried to do something with Vorst. It's been a while since comedy's been a thing for me. I'm so sorry. Thank you. I'm so sorry. But hey, lovely to meet you, Stacey. And I'm glad I did a lovely riff on your name there. It's gone really well for me, and I think we can all agree it's not derailed it at all.
So Joseph Parsons is very much on Lily's team, and that I am glad. And Ria Lena is going to be on my team. Both fantastic comedians. Their social media tags. I don't know what the words are.
They're going on
scrolling
there,
along.
aren't they?
Please make sure that you follow them. So let's get started with the show. And remember, guys in the audience, you need to put your comments to try and guess what we're doing. So what is the first round, Lily?
Oh my God, it's the Price is Shite. One of my favourite rounds. We have to guess the price of something from the 90s that Jim is going to put up along the screen. And probably we've never got this right. Would you agree, Esther? We've always been pretty way off.
We have been way off. So basically, yeah, we're going to get something and we have to guess what the price is. Well, I'm just going to not repeat what you've just said, Lily. So
I've won this entire game the last 3 times we've done it. So Joseph, no pressure. But if we lose, I'll send you a head of an animal in the post.
Please do. If that animal is a snake.
Just the
Again,
head.
bit of wonderful ripping. I really need. I'm not good at improv.
It's disgusting.
Hoping wine might improve things.
So
I'm so proud of you.
what is the thing with the price that we are guessing, Jim, from the 90s? Price is Shite. The must-have toy in 1991 was a Game Boy, but how much did they cost brand new?
Oh, that's hard.
£200?
See, I immediately thought in dollars. I was like, did they even have? I didn't even know if they had that over here. My brain immediately went to
had
dollars.
Game Boys. Poor little British people.
Did you have a bathroom? Were they inside? You're blowing my mind here.
I love the way Rhea just goes England in the 90s, and she's just imagining like bustles and horse and carts and penny farthings.
I know, and just and loads of kids with no teeth because they got their milk taken away by Thatcher in the 80s. That's
that's what it was like.
Yeah, spot on.
That's what I still think the North is like to this day.
$79.99.
That's a good
Graham's in my head because that's what I was sort of thinking, that kind of ballpark.
Really?
Right.
Yeah. But in dollars, so less.
But that means that would be like what, 50 quid, right?
Yeah, would it? Okay, how about if I'm gonna let Graham keep his number, so I'll go £69.99.
No, but Graham can help you. So if you think,
am I allowed to go with what Graham says? Can we team up?
That's what you
think.
I'm saying Rhea's teamwork is pretty lacking. Lily, what would you like to go with?
That's such a great question. Thank you, Joseph. You look great, by the way.
I'll stop it, Lily. No, please stop it. I find that offensive.
I think 99.99. I like the 99 thing.
Yep. I was on around the 90 mark, so happy to cut the difference and go 95.
So should we go 80, Rhea? Should we go 80 and let them go 90?
What? So what? Round up a penny from where we were. I guess a penny was worth a lot more in 1992 than it is now, wasn't it?
All right.
So,
well, should we go? All right, let's stick with 79.99. Let's go with Graham. And if Graham is wrong and we lose this, we will turn up his house, Graham.
Yeah. Are we allowed to ask Graham if he was around in 1992? Like maybe he has an inside track here.
Yeah. Okay. Give some evidence, Graham. Although there is a 15-second delay, so
no. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Graham's no longer on the show. He's left.
Me and Rhea are going to go with 79.99.
Okay, we're 99.99. Final answer.
Yeah, apparently so. Good. Yeah.
Ha!
Fuck's sake!
I told you, Lily. I can't believe I've been put with you. You're such a loser. I'm genuinely, I'm furious.
Yeah, you know what? It was teamwork, Joseph. That's what it was. It was teamwork. Yeah, it was. It was all my crappy teamwork.
Yeah, well, we decided to go for whatever Lily had in her mind. So
based on absolutely nothing.
I'll tell you what, Lily normally has one thing in her mind, and that's penis, and that's all she ever thinks about. So
really, we've got so much in common. I've had some wine. I'm having a lovely night.
Oh, he's having a lovely night. We're all having a lovely night. Do we do another round of this, Esther Minnie? Or is it just the one?
Let's do another round.
Oh, here we go.
The price is shite.
In 1986, Motorola launched the smallest and lightest mobile phone in the world, the StarTAC. How much was a brand new headset?
Handset.
A handset. Learn to read. On my to-do list.
Hey, Lil, what do you think?
Yeah.
I don't think I should answer because I was wrong.
Well, your 99 was great last time.
I just like 99.
Do you think this is gonna? Do you think this is gonna be like deceptively high, like
£1 million? Yeah, I agree. $1 million.
Okay, £1 million. Good. Let's go with you. Right. Oh, Graham's gone high.
Oh,
Graham has gone in at 400.
Really high.
Sam on at 300.
Oh,
guys, what?
Chloe Anderson, 150.
I mean, that's more respectable. Yes.
Cute baby, Chloe. Cute baby. I'm torn because you know how mobile phones get bigger and then smaller over time? It's sort of like a sinusoidal wave because sometimes it's really hip to have them big and then sometimes it's really hip to have them small. We're like in a big phase right now, aren't we? Where, you're not cool unless you've maxed your phone.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much.
We're getting. Well, the thing is like I think because we're looking at it now. I'm just going to duck under the sign. We're looking at it now.
Yeah, we're all looking at it. We're all looking at it.
It looks like shit, if I'm honest. I don't want that.
Now, for you to buy like a really flash phone, you would spend like 400 quid. That's what people.
Yep. An iPhone's $1,000, isn't it? An iPhone costs £1,000.
Yeah, but inflation.
76, Margaret. 76. I bet she's
No,
right.
I think Margaret's counting trombones, though, isn't she?
I think Margaret's still on the Game Boy round.
I don't know.
Love you very much,
I really don't know. I think
you'd get trolled by Margaret.
I quite liked.
I'm gonna get dead. Make sense to me by Margaret.
I reckon Graham Moffat's right.
What do you say?
He said 400 though. That's really high.
Let's do 400.
I'm thinking like 202.
I've just lost all my confidence since the last round.
I'm demonstrating.
Yeah, 202 sounds like a normal amount.
Yeah,
I mean the two's weird.
Yeah, £202.15.
I just don't know what you're paying for. There was no technology back then for it to cost that much, was there? It didn't even look pretty.
The idea of it was flashy, because the first one was that huge one.
Yeah,
and maybe this was the first cool one that like aesthetically looked great. So people, even though you couldn't do anything on it, they were like, "Oh, I look badass."
It was the smallest one they ever made, so it was so small. It's like, how do you show that off? I paid a lot of money for this. They're like, really? Look at that! It's like this big. It's like that big.
Buy it for your dog.
I don't think that's just scale.
Right. I'm gonna go with my teammate who's gone with Graham again. That's mine. Yeah.
What did you say? 400, and we're saying £202.15.
Yes, we are.
Okay, excellent. I support you. What?
Yes!
Oh! Lily, you can't really cheer that. You were £1,000 off.
Lily, can we go on Celebrity Pointless when we become celebrities? Because I think we'll be a really good team.
Yeah, I think it's important to do it once you're a celebrity. That's what someone told me.
Some don't follow that rule.
I thought that's why I was on this show, for celebrity. Don't I go straight from this to Michael McIntyre's The Wheel? Isn't that how it works?
It's a link.
That's how it works.
Show. You and Margaret. Off you go.
Yeah.
Go Graham.
I'm going to say Graham has my energy.
She can go straight on to the celebrity. Nokia still won. Yes, Graham. Right, we're now on to the next round.
Starting to dislike Graham.
I quite like him. I like his energy.
Well, we just need to say his answer.
We get it. Time. We get it. Joseph, we get it. You're horny, but you need to rein it.
Shut up.
Okay, next round, guys.
That's not even a microphone, Joseph, is it? That's not a microphone, Joseph. That's just your.
No, it's my.
That's just your dream penis.
Yeah.
Bag of pens.
Wow, you got a lot of pens there. So this round, we're going to do a drawing of a 90s celebrity. Obviously, that's a wide spectrum.
Worst.
And
the audience are going to decide who is the best drawer and best person.
Are we doing this now?
Am I doing this now?
Yeah, we're going to
Pamela Anderson.
Are you supposed to say this? Oh, they're not supposed to guess who this is then. They can see what we can see. Okay, I'm getting it. It's good. I'm learning. Are we starting?
Is this where you find out that I can't draw?
That's what we like, Ria.
Yeah, no.
You can even play Snake on the.
Oh, really? Yeah, but you're always taking calls on that kind of thing. You got no time. You're a busy worker.
Oh, it's really hard not to be objectifying.
Oh,
I'm being objectifying.
Is it okay, girls, if I'm objectifying just through?
Oh, so you're okay objectifying penis, but when it comes to women?
Uh-oh.
Where's the equality, Joseph?
There is none. I don't know what I'm drawing. Shut up!
I know. He's just like, I've never seen them in real life before. How do I do them?
Someone show him.
I have seen them in real life, and that's how I made my informed decision. Not exactly a flower, girls. Sorry, I love you very much and respect you highly.
From a distance. Respect you with your clothes on.
I went to art college.
Did you? Oh my God. Joseph, come on.
I do not have the colors I need for this.
I've gone for
mine's just in black and white. I think mine's the best one.
That's because you haven't seen anyone else's, you piece of shit.
No, I've lost her arm. Where did her arm go?
No one's looking at her arms, Joseph.
1990s Baywatch legend Pamela Anderson. I really like Pamela Anderson.
Yeah, me too.
I really hope that Parsons doesn't insult her beauty.
I don't know what I'm doing.
It's definitely homage to her beauty. When you show
I
them, when's our time?
really remember what she looked like. Just remember an asset.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
What do we have to guess then? You, Graham, have to tell us who's done the best picture of
Graham
Pamela
loves to guess.
drawn together.
Graham loves to guess.
He loves it. Okay, Lily, do you want to show us Pamela Anderson?
Oh, very good.
It's
Smiley,
subtle.
happy face.
Really subtle.
Is there a pokeball below as well?
That's a ring. It's one of those.
It's not. Oh,
and then
that's the donut that she never eats, and that's how she keeps her figure, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You saw that double meaning there. I'm really appreciating that. And then I've done a necklace that says Pam.
Just so she remembers who she is. I love that.
Yeah. And then she's like, "Are you reading my necklace or looking at my tits?"
Oh man,
they're so far apart.
That's superb, Matt Box.
Okay, let's see what everybody else did.
Let's see yours, Ria.
Yes, Ria. Very modest.
Where's her tits on the outside?
I'll be honest, I kind of forgot about the tits, and then I had to add them on top. So, but then to be fair, she didn't come with tits. They came later, didn't they? So these are like add-on tits. Yeah, they're add-on tits.
I like the fact that there's a crab.
I put a crab because I realized that the waves kind of started looking like pubic hair, and that was a little confusing. Like, was she walking away from mounds of pubes, or was she on the beach? So I added the crab.
Thank you, Sam. Too modest.
More like my gran. Wow, you've got very hot gran, Graham Moffat. Joseph, let's see yours.
Good. I'm really glad I spent so much money on a design degree for this. No, it's the reverse.
Oh,
wow.
Oh, come on. That's incredible. I'm amazed she can run with those.
Put it closer.
I'm amazed that she can run with those legs. I really ran out of space and did the classic, make them smaller.
Where are her hands? Are they coming out of her tits?
Yeah, I panicked on the hands.
Those nipples look a lot like arms.
It looked like she carried them.
They were nude. And then
has she run through like a volleyball net? Is that what the green meshing is across her?
No, I just fucked up the arms and then covered it up with a bra.
She's also kind of gone through the local Indian reservoir, hasn't it? Indian reservation, because the top, I mean, she definitely looks like she's got some cultural influence from the neck up, doesn't she?
And from the thighs, those thighs.
AUB, the Arts University of Bournemouth, if you want the same degree as me. That is how you get that quality.
Okay, and here's mine.
Grace.
Oh yes. Oh, I like that. That's later Pam, isn't it? Once she's had more work done on her face. That's so clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's with the feet, Esther?
All the better to swim to you, my dear.
She's still not perfect. She still obviously needs some work done to make her feet the same size as each other.
Those feet are a little bit sort of used a toothpaste tube, aren't they?
Esther, I think she's got gout.
No, it's not gout. It's just club foot. She's just got beach club foot that she's got from standing on no bra.
No, nothing on this one. Like she's got a belt on at best, and that's it.
No, she's completely nude. That's how she does it. So
those feet, though, guys. Just bear that in mind when you're voting. The feet. Just look at the feet when you're voting, guys.
I didn't even get feet, so she gets points for feet.
Yeah,
she gets.
I mean, I wish she had.
Everyone hold up pictures.
It's the same as MasterChef, Rhea.
The audience decide who is the winner. Is it Lily? Is it Joseph? Is it Rhea? Or is it me? Lily with her saddle press. Joseph with her body. Granny Pam running from crabs. and then this one, Clubfoot.
And then whatever that is.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, Lily, has my drawing not got better?
Yeah. Sure.
I always leave these drawings out, and then tomorrow morning my kids will come down for breakfast, and they're like, "Why do you always pick boobs all over the kitchen table?"
agree, Sam. Sam's gone with Lily.
I'm the only. I'm the only one who
Mike.
I'm the only one who didn't give her nipples.
I know.
Yeah,
that's
like you hate women, Rhea.
Well, it shows that you're not some immature, sex-obsessed mentalness.
I drew what I see.
And I gave her realistic hips. Thank you very much.
You did. You gave her realistic hips. Lily's are really, really realistic.
I have to say, I am a fan of the side-on, though. Lily wins.
Well done, Lily. Yeah. You did it for the team, and I'm so proud of you.
For us and women everywhere.
Yes. I love you, Lily.
Okay. So that is the end of the portrait round, and we are now our team 2 and your team 1.
Good scoreboard.
The next round is called Back of the Bin. Now, you will remember the game show Room 101. It wasn't a game show, but the show Room 101, where people would say the thing that used to really get on their nerves, and the audience would decide whether it would get put in Room 101. Well, we are calling it Back of the Bin. We each give a plea for our thing to go into the bin, and you, the audience, have to decide who out of the 4 of us gets their thing put in the bin and gets a point. So, Joseph, would you like to go first with what's your thing?
Yeah, really glad. Happy to go first, actually. So thank you. As we well know, my improv is superb. I've gone with Mr. Frosty, the ice maker. Good. That's the kind of blank expressions that I was expecting. So that's what he looked like, if you guys can see on the screen. It was the most sinister child toy. This was marketed towards children, and basically it made coloured ice. This would be on every single children's TV, sort of ITV, Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network. Between all of the good bits came this little guy with his scary little sinister face.
Did you have one, Joseph?
I didn't, but I wanted one because I wanted to kill it with
I've never
my.
seen it.
Thank you, Graham. Thank you. We all thought that I was trying really hard to try and defend this. We were all told a lie. Yes, Matchbox. Yes, this this really did passionately give us excitement. It was like, look at this bloody coloured ice. I mean, you ate the coloured ice and it tasted like somehow plastic. Don't know how it worked. Maybe they just put plastic in. It was the 90s, or cocaine. It was the 90s. Like I just hated it. I thought it promised a lot. Thank you for that line, Matt. And also just look at that sinister little face. If that hasn't done a murder, I would be surprised.
Where did you put the ice? Up his bumhole?
Yeah,
the bloody chip. No, I don't know.
The yellow bit.
It's not my specialist area either. Spoiler
Was the yellow bit like mold? Because they just look like penises.
Yeah, I think
was this a child's story?
Nose.
I was seeing
get penis eyes.
I was seeing little Daleks in there going, that's really weird. Who wants to suck on colored Daleks?
Are they little snowmen?
I think they're torpedoes. I think this is like
it's the adult version.
Yeah, the adult version. Anyway, what a great
sex play. It's creating ice that you can put up yourself.
In his head.
Oh, you put the ice in the head, you push it down. I didn't get one because my family were cheap. But also they knew sense. But yeah, what an absolute travesty. And I'm really glad that that extremely well thought out choice has gone well.
Well, other people seem to know what it is.
I'm very happy that we have an audience that are nice people.
It's been confirmed that you're not lying. So
good. What an absolute disaster.
I can imagine when you have these things, people go to, and all the kids at school are talking about it. I remember that with SodaStream, and actually SodaStream is just mixing a drink with fizzy water. It's not anything.
Bless you for trying to make this into
that's how it made the color. Sam says it had a grater that would take the tops off your knuckles. That's how you made the ice colored. Because I was wondering how you colored the ice.
It endangered you. It's bad. It's bad. It's terrible. Thank God Sam Murray's here.
It sounds like most toys of the 90s, though. Let's be honest. Like toys in the 90s were how we sorted out those that should live to adulthood and those that maybe shouldn't.
£45. Stacey's gone in. Love that. Sorry,
£45. No way.
Get busy with the fizzy. Sorry.
Yeah, that was a SodaStream. Right. Okay, Rhea, what was your choice of thing?
I wanted to put Rachel's haircut in the bin. Head optional, but it was an awful haircut. Like even Jennifer Aniston hated that haircut, and when it came out, every woman past puberty, so 13 and up, was like, I want Rachel's haircut. But I'm Asian. I had Asian hair. My hair was not going to go into any shape like that, nor would I have looked good in a shape like that. So I was like, nah, it was an awful haircut then. It's an awful haircut now. It should never have existed, and I think it deserves to go in the bin.
Well,
I think out of us four, the only one who could get away with it is probably Joseph, right?
Yeah.
And if you saw me yesterday, you would have
got the volume.
I remember asking for the Rachel haircut, and because my hair's so thick and it's quite curly, it all just kind of went into this like mullet shroom shape, and I just remember like, I look like Rachel. I just look like Kevin Keegan.
Yeah. Kevin Keegan and Carrot Top had a baby.
Yeah.
So
I look like if Kevin Keegan and Mr. Frosty the Ice Maker had a blood knuckle baby. That's what I look like.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I totally get that. That was the phase.
Yeah.
I remember Rachel's phase.
And the whole point of the haircut in the first place, and this is what people don't realize, is that like she was too pretty. Everyone's like, oh my God, Rachel's so beautiful. And they're like, what can we do? We'll give her a shit haircut. And it completely backfired on everybody. She's like, oh, she's that beautiful. We'll get her haircut. Like Princess Diana. Everyone wanted her haircut. And look what happened to her.
Yeah, that's what people generally go down the lines of. They think, yep, that was definitely the reason that all the terrible stuff happened to her is that awful haircut she had. That's what people remember. That's how people remember it.
No, but I understand. Like, I think it was to try and give like layers and to like texturize it, but it was a bit Well, hey.
Hey, Emily.
It took so long as well. That haircut took so long to maintain. Oh, we love Rachel. Don't get me wrong. Love Rachel. It's the haircut that needs to go. Very specifically, I'm putting the haircut in the bin. If you've just signed in, I am not putting Rachel in the bin. I'm putting.
He's been with us.
What's Friends good?
What?
By the by.
What are
what?
you?
The jury. What's Friends good?
It was amazing. I won't have that kind of blasphemy on this show.
Lily, your team, get it in order.
I'm just asking the question. I didn't say either way. I just was like, is it good? It's just a question I had. I don't know.
No, that's not a question.
Jury's out. What do the audience think?
Lives in a place that looks like it's modelled on the Friends apartment. You should not.
Did the Friends apartment overlook a go-kart circuit? I don't think so.
Who knows? It was a set.
But it was rent controlled.
Lily.
Yeah.
Graham,
it was the best. Yes, Graham. Exactly. Thank you.
Late review.
Lily, what is your thing that you want to put in the bin?
So shag bands. When I told Jim about this, he was like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, "Did I just go to a really slutty school?" But I'm pretty sure this was a thing. We all had these shag band bracelets, and it was like, how many times you'd like fucked a guy, and we were like 12. Why was this happening? Why were we buying these bracelets? This is capitalism. You know, it's their fault. I'm a massive whore now. It's because of shag bands. It was a weird thing. It was a weird thing, guys, and I think they should definitely go in the bin.
Can I just ask, was there like a really pervy history teacher who's like, there's these things called shag bands, girls, and you always buy them, and I'll tell you how to get them?
Did you teach them at school?
My history teacher was actually a pedo. They found out later.
Oh, I had 3 in my school.
And my PE teacher, yeah.
It was the 90s. We all had pedos. They were out in the open.
Building named after one of our teachers that had to be changed because he was a pedo.
Just the one teacher. It's how we got A's in my day. I don't know what the kids do now. Like
if they give you the opportunity, no one came knocking at my door.
I'm telling you, in the 90s, it was better. The pedos were out. We knew where they were. Now they're all hiding online. But in the 90s, they were in your local park, flashing. We all knew where they were. And I was like, better not be
They were doing your seatbelt up on buses.
Yeah, those were the good old days.
You're so right. They would dress the part. You could tell them. They would sweat. They would wear socks with sandals. It was so easy to avoid. But now it's just like...
Yeah, you could shout at them in the street, even if they weren't even... pedos, if they look like one, then you can just call it out. I think you're just doing everyone a favor.
So sorry, where did you went and bought shag bands, and then you'd wear shag bands to decode how many men you'd slept with at the age of 12?
yeah, but it's like when you hear those lyrics to songs when you're young and you just sing them, and all songs are about sex, but you don't realize at 12 what you're singing about. And we'd do little performances to my parents, be like, oh, and then I went down the street and fucked a girl, but like you didn't know that you were saying those things because you were an innocent little sweetheart. So like shag bands, I didn't really understand what they meant, but we all thought they were fucking cool.
Okay, remember these. Michelle's piped up suddenly. Haven't heard her before. Now she's like, I remember shag bands.
It would be so funny if it literally was just my school and everyone's like, what are you talking about?
I recognize them. I recognize them, and they were like this very specific plastic, weren't they? And you could get them, and the best ones were like glitter, weren't they? They were like the see-through glitter. They were solid colors, and then you got the special glitter ones. But I never had any till I was 20.
Sweet, Sam. What did your hair bubbles?
Did you get the
they're just hair bubbles. I've got like 18 hair bubbles. I've slept with like 18 men. They all have like,
and I'm taking these hair bubbles from each of them.
Did anyone have Scooby-Doos as well, made out of the same material?
What's a Scooby-Doo?
Oh, okay. Now I feel like I've gone down a rabbit hole and I can't escape. So basically, you made like little patterns out of the same material, but it was just long string of the same plastic. And then you made like these weird things, and you did a little lighter thing at the end where you melted it, and then it made this weird key ring.
But what about the sex element?
There was no sex, but hey, it came in useful for the people in our school because of heroin.
They were the what?
Just a lighter bit. Lighter.
Oh, the lighter. Okay.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
like they're trying to snort the
Again.
band. It was those plastic ones, and you had to weave them in fours, right?
Yes,
and then you would
that's
end up
it.
with this slightly
Oh.
thicker braided thing, and then you would like give somebody a bit of a. I made this for you.
I remember that. I made
Yeah.
you the plastic.
Yeah. If you got it onto a keychain ring, you were like next level. That was like a belt above.
Commitment.
Well, my
What's
thing
yours?
that I hated from the 90s was high legged like swimsuits. Or knickers.
Yeah. Ooh.
Why was that a thing?
It was so
Like
rank.
the amount I would have to wax to get that is ridiculous. Like people would go, oh no, wear this high, you know, like you borrow a friend's swimming costume, or you go on holiday and your cousin's like, no, wear mine, and they're literally like up to your nipples. Like,
whoa, can we go back to the borrowing of other people's costumes? Like it was the 90s. We still knew about what? No.
You'd never borrow your mate's swimming costume.
No.
Just go naked.
Because you might, your bits
You
touching
might
where
as
their
well
bits
in
were.
that.
Oh,
Yeah, but they wash it.
Graham still loves it.
I think that's
Graham,
I think
I'd
that's
love
about
to see Graham in
Scooby.
that.
I want to go out drinking with Graham. He's
that's
got so much knowledge about the 90s and their pricing of products.
Those high-waisted things though were good if you had short legs. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
but
if you had
then
little
that's
legs,
what
you could get an extra 6 inches out of that.
But no one's
but
looking at your legs when your bush is down to your knees.
Exactly. And that's the situation I was in. I was a hairy teen who was too shy to get waxed, and then I was being forced into high-legged swimwear by pervy pedos.
Why are we wearing these for history class, sir?
Oh my, we had such different teenagehoods. I was Asian. I don't think I grew pubic hair till I was in my 20s. It just looked.
I had it. I swear to God, I had it at 7. I literally was just hair. I was like just this Chewbacca child, and everyone was like, just wear this high brief swim costume. It was hell.
I remember going swimming when I was 12 or 13, and you're in the changing room, and I caught sight of someone else, and they had pubic hair, and I was so shocked. I was just like, oh, we're not supposed to have that. Apparently, you are. I was just a weirdo.
I had the same thing with armpit hair. Because I was a late developer, guys. I was treads late on the old puberty train. Puberty came, I'd say, too late for me. I was like, people were like, oh, big and hairy. No, I still haven't.
He didn't have a penis till he was 19.
And I thought, come on, guys, when's it going to pop out? And then realized, oh no.
But he's made up for it ever since.
It was a wonderful time. The wonderful time of voice not breaking until year 10. Shut up. That's when the cool kids break. That's when the cool kids in the choir who are trying to be a tenor, and they're definitely a soprano. Like,
everything about Joseph just makes me want to squish him and munch on his face.
Tiny little chubby little me just going, I'm a real boy. Yeah, that was me. That was me.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Audience. Whose choice goes in the bin? Is it Lily with her shag bands, which also is really problematic on so many legal levels? Joseph with his Frosty the Iceman maker, ice cube maker, which
doesn't really exist, and he made it up.
Rhea
threw that together on Illustrator. You're welcome.
Rhea with her Rachel haircut, or me with my high briefed swimsuits. You decide.
Oh,
as a mum, mine's actually now I realize the only one that's like the least offensive. So I don't mind losing this round because I feel all 3 of yours should definitely go in the bin.
And that's how you find a loser.
I know. Yeah. Well, yours the most, obviously.
Yeah.
Esther, yours the most.
Mr. Frosty, thank you, Graham. I love you. Me and Graham like that.
Graham,
why don't you just go on his team?
Graham, how can you betray us? Oh, because Graham still loves his high-waisted bodysuit. So.
Frosty, thank you, Michelle. This is all going towards me. This is good.
Can you stop reading the comments?
Sorry, am I not allowed to?
That's what we said.
Oh, sorry. I just get distracted. They're so pretty.
Let them vote in peace. Oh my God. It's like being in America. Who you voting for? Who you voting for? You're wrong.
Exactly.
I'll wait
for him to fix the vote and then tell us.
I have 3 million just waiting to recount.
Yeah, they didn't count them right because they can't count.
They didn't. All the dead people voting. It's not
exactly fair. Bloody dead people spoiling it for everybody living.
Here's a question: if you voted on November 3rd in America and then died, does that still count? That still counts, right? Like you weren't dead when you voted. Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah, it's like your death wish, dying declaration.
Yeah.
Hi, Lex.
Go fuck yourself. I mean, I'm very appreciative.
Yes, quite right. That it is an offense to all of womankind.
Who chose that? Absolute disgrace.
Who won? I can't say.
You did. You did.
You did.
I'm so sorry, Lily. I feel it's all my fault.
I think it might be, but
yeah.
We've got one more round. We've got one more round.
We've got one more round. Oh, and we're running late.
We're running late, so we got to do super quick. This is
we're running late, lad, on time. That's a good sentence.
Haven't got a clue. So this is a round where we act out a film from the 90s, and our teammate has to guess what that film is, and it's basically charades.
Not just our teammates, the audience can guess as well. They can guess.
As always, Graham, help us all.
Okay, who's going first?
I'll go first. Oh,
okay.
I just fell over.
Oh, I hate this game.
It's a film. Oh, it's not my job.
Film. You've done really well. One word. Wrist, arm.
Oh, what's this in charades, you piece of shit?
I don't know, because I don't play charades, because I'm not a fucking loser, Lily.
Everyone plays charades, so they're not playing with their
what's arm mean? Three arms. Oh, syllables.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Right, how many did you do? Can you do the syllables again?
Yeah, so...
3 syllables, okay. 1, first syllable. First forearm. Tits. Breasts. Tits. Tits, breasts, boobs, tits.
Shut up. Okay, now I'm going to do the whole thing. I'm doing a scene.
I know it. I know it. Oh, come on, Joseph.
I've not seen any films. A pretty woman.
and then I'm someone else. I'm another character.
Oh, it's Titanic.
Yeah,
Titanic. Yes, I'm fucking great. I'm the best.
That's a picture that he drew, actually.
Yeah, well, that's great. Oh, yeah. Yes. Sorry. That was. I'm pretty happy with that. Having not seen Titanic.
What?
Whoa. As I said, I've only seen about 3 films. This is not my round.
But this is the only round we have left to win.
I know.
Okay, Esther.
Oh, okay. I'm really worried that you're not going to know this now.
Oh.
Okay. So we know it's
film. It's a film. It's got 2 words in it.
Oh, no, it hasn't.
Oh.
Great start, Esther. Wow, that's so
6 words in it. That's a slightly different. What? 6 words. Yes, it is highly unlikely. All right. It's a film with anywhere between 2 and 6 words in it. The fourth word. The 4th word in Esther's head. Okay.
It could literally be anything, Ria.
Butter. Oh, pages. Page. Oh, like the Notebook. Teacher. Teaching. School. School. Higher up than school. University. College. Oh, man.
Did not go.
Up and then down. You fail. Go high, and then you go up and then down in school. You go up.
You got the word, but...
School. But higher up than school. High school. High school. High school. Oh my gosh. What? Six words.
Okay.
6 words. High school's in it. Yeah. Screaming. Oh,
God, this is painful, isn't it, everyone?
is that a party? Is that a she's screaming? Cheerleaders. Time, late. What time is it? Oh my
How long do we have to guess?
Oh my God. Is this for one of the words or is this for the whole thing? Is this for the whole concept of it?
Word.
Oh, this is a 6th word. And
So
high
we
school
know
was
high school.
right. High school was 4 and
Oh, no,
5.
only 5 words.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh. So wait a minute.
Word
Yeah.
is
Musical. No, that was
Okay,
the 2000s. High school scream. High school. Oh my god.
You up now. Come on, guys.
something.
I know what you did last summer, but that's not in high school. It's got to have high school in it. Oh, audience, help me out here. 5 words. It's a movie. It's got high school in 4th and 5.
Oh, right. Thank God. Sorry.
Happy high school? Oh no. Saved by the Bell.
Weird seeing Esther smile.
Yeah, it's quite weird, isn't it?
Right off
Don't ever
putting.
do that again.
High school party, high school jam, high school
Rucksack.
high school Carrie. Is it Carrie? No. Prom. This is a movie? How obscure is this movie? Is it porn? I have not seen any of the high school porn movies.
High school porn. That's my fave.
Romy and
Just all the
Michelle's high
history
school
teachers
reunion.
downloading porn.
Oh my gosh. If only you had did the bit where she invents the Post-it note, I would have been there with you.
Oh my god, it's the best film ever made.
Romy and Michelle's high school reunion where she invented the Post-it.
Is it?
Phoebe from Friends in it.
That's a reunion.
Sounds great.
Oh, if you only watch one other film in your lifetime, Joseph.
All right.
Watch that film.
Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Ready? Okay, right. I'm going to put my mic down.
Oh. Okay. Fishing. A film. 2 words. 1 word. Perfect. Pointing. Pointless. That's not a film. Point Break.
Yes.
Yeah. Fucking killing it. That's how it's done, ladies.
I'd like to see you do one with 5/6, maybe 2 words in it.
Yeah, you were set up to fail with Esther.
It's because I thought of high school as 2 words, but it's not. It's 1.
Lily, we smashed that.
Is it? No, I think it is 2 words.
Oh,
I didn't think it is
myself.
Too brilliant, I think you mean, Graham.
Okay,
so, do you know what? I applaud you for trying something difficult because everyone can do Titanic. So, all right, here we go.
Not if the person hasn't actually seen the film.
Really hope Esther loses. No thanks.
Yeah, because nobody knows how to draw someone like a French girl. All right, here we go.
No, it's not a famous scene at all.
Film. 3 words. First word, the. Second word, 6 cents.
Go fuck yourselves. Too competitive over here.
Oh, it's all coming out.
Really happy
So,
for
Jim, can
you.
you just confirm who is the winning team? Is it us or is it them? Or is it us? Or is it them?
Lily, I'm so sorry.
This is what you get for not watching Friends, Joseph.
Yeah, I'm for boring
I
shit.
also get time to do other things, which, let's face it, is better.
Like,
it's
not
true.
what films.
You've experienced a lot more penis than I have. So
by 5 penises, you mean a lot then. Oh yeah, and that was just
married
on one
to the
guy.
last millennium.
Just one guy milked him like a fucking cow. Anyway,
oh my
I had a
God.
really nice time.
What a lovely way to end.
Right.
Would you two like to promote anything, plug anything while you're on air? And if it's just your body, that's fine.
Well, if you're in the UK and you have iPlayer, you could watch me on Mock the Week and tell them how much you enjoyed it, and then ask me back again on Twitter. That would be great.
Yeah.
It's on for like another 2 weeks, and then all the jokes expire because it's topical. So.
And if you like failure, if you like failure in all careers, I for some reason brought out an album recently because I procrastinated from the huge significant financial loss of losing all of comedy work and all of other work during the pandemic by writing a little song to see if that could help. And because about 4 people bought it. So if you fancy buying me £5 worth of album, it's on Bandcamp and is available from my Instagram feed.
Yay!
Nice.
So do buy that. It's not comedy in any way. It's the most serious, depressing piece of shit.
Serious?
Ever. It's serious, yeah. It's not even comedy, guys.
Oh,
yeah. I don't like to blur the two.
Oh,
sorry.
I know we're just finishing up, but my sister's just texted me. She said she worked the polls in the US. She said that if you voted on November 3rd and then died, your vote counted. But if you voted by post then died before November 3rd, your vote doesn't count.
It's an absolute travesty. They should have a recount or something.
You should have a vote during a pandemic.
This has been fun. Sorry.
That is a really bad way to end. Everyone just smile and say goodbye.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you so much.
Graham.
I love you all.
Everybody else.